Guys, it's Sharon Hartley, and it's great to have you with us. If you are a first time viewer, it's great that you've popped onto my channel, and we're going to have a little chat about a subject that I like to talk about: self love. How we pamper ourselves, how we treat ourselves, how we love ourselves. That is the most important part of life, and self-confidence, self-esteem, and just loving ourselves to then love one another. So I'm going to talk about some things that you can do for yourself to make you feel good, and to improve health, to improve your physique, your just your general happiness. Really, that is important to make sure that you're happy, because if you're depressed and you have some anxiety and stress, then something rejuvenating and relaxing can really help with those things. So I will tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Sharon Hartley, and I've been following a ketogenic lifestyle now for 20 months, and I have lost 112 pounds. Actually, 113. I got on the scales this morning. I dropped another pound. My weight has kind of been a little bit slower lately because I have gone through a period of grief and still am going through some grief and stress. Almost 6 weeks. It'll be 6 weeks on Sunday. My husband and I, we lost our little fur baby, Charlie, and he was 6 years old. He was the light of our life, the love of my life, with him being my baby, our baby, because we can't have children. And so being like a type of a mum, because I wasn't able to be a mum to a human, and I was able to be a mum to my fur baby. So I also am married. I've been married for 7 years to my sweetheart, Randy. And our marriage has had its ups and downs, mostly ups, and we've had great, happy times. But there has been a lot of challenges and struggles that we face every day with his health. And, you know, I am more kind of like, yeah, I'm, an everyday wife, but I'm also a little bit extra than a wife. I'm a caregiver. I put his medication together. I make sure that he's feeling well. If he's not feeling well, I remind him he needs to take his diabetes meds or insulin, or, you know, just just keep up with things as a wife would, doing the housework, doing the cooking, pretty much doing everything that my husband can't do. So also, when we had our fur baby Charlie, it was hard for my husband to walk him. To If he got dirty, sometimes he'd come in with a his butt not being clean, so I had to give him a what they call a bum wash or a fanny wash. Well, he was a boy, but they call it a fanny wash apparently at Petco when they give the dogs a bath. So I would do that for Charlie, and it wasn't a pleasant thing. So, our parenting was kind of, he would be giving Charlie all the love, all the cuddles and kisses, and I would too, but I would be doing the little extra things that Charlie, when he needed me, he would come to me. So if he needed food, if he needed water, if he needed to go out, if he had done an accident in the house, which that would happen occasionally, I would clean up the mess. So, and also what the topic today of what I want to discuss, especially for women, I'm not saying men don't need these things as well, but this is more kind of for a chat about special things that us women need to do for ourselves. And also, if you are a man and if you're watching this video, this can give you some ideas about what maybe your wife needs, the mother of your children needs, or what your girlfriend needs. It's very important in a marriage, in a relationship, to think about what the other person needs and not to think about your needs completely 100% all the time, because that is what a relationship is about, is to think about the other person's needs and to communicate and make sure that the person that you're with in a relationship or in a marriage, that their emotional well-being is being taken care of, their physical well-being is taken care of, and their mental health as well. Mental health as well is taken care of. So for me, I do special things for me occasionally. I don't do them all the time, things that I can afford around the house. So I will do like a facial mask or a facial scrub every now and then, and that just relaxes me. I'll put on some relaxing music, I'll light a candle. My favorite candles right now, and the scent of the candles, which is, we're coming into fall, so perfect for fall. I have some pumpkin spice candles, and my husband is kind of a little bit sensitive to smells and to oils, essential oils, because he gets really bad sinus infections. And that kind of messes up with his head. And I am kind of too sensitive to perfumes and lotions and, uh, yeah, sort of essential oils. If they're strong, some can really have a strong scent. Because I have a deviated septum, so I breathe through my mouth. I can't breathe through my nose. And actually, today I'm a little bit stuffy. Excuse me. I had been out yesterday and I got my hair cut and colored. Now, you can't really see the color, but it's going to be like little blonde streaks. I need to go out in the sun. So I had about 1.5 inches cut off. My hair was getting really, really dry. And I had my eyebrows waxed as well. My eyebrows are naturally very thick. They grow very thick, very quick. I usually just tweeze them. I usually just tweeze them. So there's things that us women need to do for ourselves. So go out and get a haircut. I just went to a place called Supercuts, and they're roughly around $15 to $20 for a haircut. You get your hair shampooed, conditioned, a blow dry. I know a lot of people, especially moms that have a lot of children, or just they tend to put your money towards your family and your children, and you don't really kind of like, as a wife and as a mom, we tend to put ourselves last, don't we? Because we're always thinking about our family. So I'm always thinking about what my husband needs and what he needs and what my fur baby needed. And I kind of put myself last. And I think that's where your mental health and emotional well-being, it kind of plummets down a bit. So you need that uplifting day just to go out and be pampered. So I actually hadn't had a haircut or coloring or anything done for myself in 8 months. And it was really, really nice. I just, I was able to talk about what has been going on. And when you go to your hair salon, it's like if you get a really good hairstylist and you connect with that person, stay with that person if you can financially, and if they're close to your house, stay with that person, because they become a close friend, someone that you can confide in, someone that is like, it's kind of like going to therapy. You can talk about your stuff going on, and I felt like I wasn't being judged, and we were talking about our fur babies, and we had a lot in common, and she was 62. um, and yeah, we just got on really well. And actually, like, I wasn't really kind of emotional yesterday until I came home. That's when the tears started, because when I get home, I expect Charlie to be there to welcome me. I know it's been going on 6 weeks, but when you with your fur baby all day, every day for 6.5 years, it's kind of a hard routine to get out of, to not hear the barking and the love and everything like that. So, to do something special for yourself, definitely for us women, to do a facial, to get your hair cut, to get your nails done, to get a pedicure, anything that you like. If you don't like beauty things, think about something that's going to relax you that you're going to like. If you like to read a book, hi, Slotto Man. I am well. Thank you so much. How are you today? It's great to have you join me on this live today. Thank you so much for taking time out to watch. Think about things that you like. It might be reading a good book or catching up on a good TV series that you like or a movie that you like. Give yourself time. You need time. Hi, Renea. Thank thank you for watching. I hope that you're having a great Thursday today. Going even like out to the store, and you don't have to spend money. You can just browse like I just did a video yesterday. I went to my local Coles and I just browsed around. I looked at the clothes. I did do a live, but the picture quality and video quality was really poor. So I actually deleted that video. But thank you for all the comments and love about how good my hair looked and how like glowing I looked. And I felt really happy. I felt really happy for a change. I felt really happy. Yes, I am on a laptop. I am on an Alienware computer. Now, that's the other thing. I am going to be on this computer for a while because I actually dropped my computer. I have a Dell Inspiron computer and it got dropped. And so it's got to go into the shop to get fixed. I think I did something to the motherboard because the charger kind of been a little bit. But thank you for telling me the picture quality looks really good because these laptops, they're not cheap. This is probably the most expensive laptop that my husband has ever bought, and it's actually his computer. So I'm being very, very careful. I am very rough on computers. It was an accident, and no one was upset or mad that it happened, but it was an accident with mine. So that's actually really good feedback because I might start doing my videos on this computer now if it's got good picture quality. And I do need to get better lighting as well because there's that shadow. So I'm looking for better lighting. But getting back to what we're talking about, just getting a haircut, just getting a trim, getting a haircut is really good for the soul. Um, Relaxing music, it's good for the soul. I like to have a bubble bath or I like to get some bath bombs. But actually, like where I live, we have a septic tank. So if you have a septic tank, bath bombs are not very good for the septic tank. It can break up and it can mess things up. But if you're at it, like if you and your boyfriend or husband or wife or girlfriend, whatever relationship you're in, if you go somewhere special, it's nice to have, essential oils or massage. You might want to do a massage for the one that you love, massage oils, lotions, things like that. And bath bombs. So whenever I go to a hotel or I stay away somewhere, which is very rare, very once in a blue moon, but I like to pick up some cheap bath bombs, even if they're from the Dollar Tree. Sometimes you can make your own, and also making your own things, doing DIY things, beauty scrubs, facial scrubs. Like I said, you can make your own bath bombs. You could make your own hair masks, avocado and honey. I think hair masks are really good. So I want to kind of get into maybe making some do it yourself or crafty things. If you like craft, if you like scrapbooking, that can be another relaxing thing. I have a worship coloring book that I should probably I would like to show you. Just hold on a minute. Ugh. I'll just put my computer down for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay. All right. All right, I'm back. So I have this coloring book and I've had it for years. My husband actually bought it and he bought me this coloring box with pencils and he bought it's got paints and stuff in it as well. So this is a worship book, but you can get other adult coloring books as well. And this is called Whatever is Lovely, a coloring book for reflection and worship. And isn't it so pretty? It's just the colors are so pretty. And I'll just show you one that my mum and I, when she was here a couple of years ago, I think the first visit when she was here, we just sat at the table. Like when I was little, we just sat at the table with the coloring pencils and we colored this in. So it says, so be truly glad, there is wonderful joy ahead. First Peter. And just look at how lovely the colors are. And that was just so relaxing. And this, I can read you the verse if you'd like. It says, it is well with my soul when peace like a river attends my way, when sorrow as sea billows roll. Whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. Refrain, it is well with my soul, it is well with my soul. My sin, all the bliss of the glory thought, my sin not in part but the whole, is nailed to the cross as I bear it no more. Praise the Lord, all my soul. And Lord, has the day when the faith shall be sight, the clouds be rolled back as a scroll. The trump shall resound and the Lord shall descend, even so it is well with my soul. And so it has just little other little things like I love sunflowers, and we actually do have a sunflower patch out our way. This is a moon. So see, there are a lot of different pictures that you can do. So you just sit at your table and just get your favorite pens or pencils or textures, whatever you like, even paint. And this um coloring is not just for kids. I feel it's for adults too. This is therapy. This is really relaxing, and it's a very it de-stresses you. So on the back it says what the book is about. Color your way to peace and worship. We live in such a hectic world, but what awaits for you inside this cover is a way to quiet the noise, express creativity, and spend some sweet time with God. Each page features an original design from one of dozen different artists, beautifully illustrated, a com- contemplative quote from an inspirational writer, beloved hymn, or script. When we create, we echo the heart of our creative God who designed everything and gave us the captivity of to recognize beauty. So go ahead, you have permission to pick up a colored pencil and be reminded of truth in a fresh way to help set the perfect mood for worship, contemplation, and creative expression. A link to Whatever is Lovely playlist is included inside. So this in the US is $14.99, and I believe my husband got this off Amazon. I will find it on Amazon and I will link the link in the description below for you. And if you're from Canada, it would be $19.99. Now, you can find much cheaper books than that. Now, I even like this is just how I am. Okay. And if you're on a budget, I just go to my local Dollar General and I look at the coloring books there. Even if they're kids' coloring books, it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you're taking time for yourself. Like if you're a mum, you might only have 10 minutes or 5 minutes to yourself. Like you might only have like 5 minutes to yourself in the bathroom. I'm not a mum. I don't know what it's like to have a bunch of kids or to have to make sure that you give your full attention to your child. I know that there are mums that don't have time to do their hair. They don't have time to do their makeup. They don't have the time. So just I think you need to make sort of some time, like when your baby or your child is in bed, that's when you can relax. Now, some people like to have a glass of wine. I don't drink myself, so I don't do that. And I feel that, and I'm not judging anyone who drinks at all because it just depends whatever relaxes you. And I try to stay away from eating anything. Eating is not kind of a comfort thing or a thing that relaxes me because I am an emotional eater, stress eater, and binge eater. That has been in my past. So I stay away from food to relax me. Some people will eat some cheese or do a food platter and get a glass of wine, and that might be relaxing. So, whatever relaxes you, I like Christian music whenever I'm cooking, or I um I also like to put the music on and I like to dance to the music. I like to do Zumba. I like to do Pilates. I've done Pilates before, yoga, meditation. Meditation is great, especially if I have RA, and it's very hard for me to do intense workouts. So I like to just meditate with soothing music, get my yoga pad out, my yoga mat out, and just cross my legs and just breathe, do my deep breathing. And that's really relaxing too. Some people like to relax, they like to go to the gym, they'd like to go to the park and walk. That's an awesome thing to do with your family too, is to go to the park to walk around. Some people get relaxed by cooking, or you know by whatever, being in the going going outside and just getting some rays of sunshine, just getting some fresh air can be great. But what I'm trying to say, it's so important to make sure that you love yourself, because it's hard to take care of other people if you're not feeling it, if you're not feeling happy, if you're feeling depressed, and your anxiety, and you're just not feeling that happiness, and you're not getting your serotonin levels where they need to be. So doing something special for you, it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't even have to cost anything. There are a lot of things that are cheap to do. So just think about, what do you like to do to make yourself feel good? What do you like to do to relax? Tell me some of the things that you like to do. You might have something that you like to do that I haven't mentioned. I'd like to share our experiences so that we can help one another. Sometimes baking cookies for the kids or getting the kids involved. Sometimes time with the kids or special time with the husband, that can be relaxing. Sometimes you don't have to be by yourself to relax. So, what do you like to do? I would love to hear the things that relax you. So, the fact is, I hadn't had a haircut for 8 months and I really felt like I needed one. Now, I don't drive, so I had to rely on a friend to drop me off at the hair salon, but just to get my hair washed by someone else and how they massage in the shampoo. Oh, felt like heaven. I mean, I just like that. Like, yeah, I can wash my own hair, but it's so nice to have someone else do it. And it was just, yeah, just so relaxing to talk to another woman, because I don't have a lot of friends, and it was just nice to go out for lunch. We went to Cracker Barrel, and I had, like, their house salad, and that was really nice, and just to unload the week and just to unload some things that have been on my mind and just to vent to your girlfriend or whoever that you feel close to. So that felt really good, and I feel really, like, much better, much better. I actually went to the pet store yesterday. I went to Petco, and I thought looking at some animals might help. It was a little sort of unsettling. I felt a little anxious, but I think it was good for me. I'm trying to do things for me that's going to heal me through the as the time passes, the healing. Renea is just saying, for people who are watching and can't see the comments, she says she loves to read books and cooking and baking with my crew. What kind of books do you like to read, Renea? I tend to like to go to the magazines. I tend to like to read the gossip and the celebrity, all that stuff. I've been reading a lot about the royal family because being in Australia, the royal family's always talked about. And it's just like, I feel for them because everything they do is speculated. Like, if they touch their hair the wrong way, cross their if they cross their legs the wrong way, the paparazzi, it's just so crazy. So I'm sure they really need to do special things for themselves as well. Um, I used to read a lot when I was a kid. I used to read a lot, but now I don't read a lot. I should go back to reading again. I used to read romance novels as well, Renea. I used to read Danielle Steele romance novels. Now, I wouldn't be able to tell you what they were about. I know that they were romance novels. It's been a long time. I think it's probably been about 15 years since I picked up a romance novel, but I love romance novels. I actually have some I bought from a Goodwill store, and that's also a relaxing thing. Just to go into a Goodwill store and just look through the clothes or through the books. You can just window shop. You don't even have to spend anything in there. Christian books, yes. I love anything like that. And I don't want to go and spend a ton of money on books because really, to be honest, you only read a book maybe one or two times. You don't pick up the same book and read it and read it, read it. And what is great these days is that you can get audiobooks, and I love audiobooks. I love to listen to the voice, and usually they're pretty good with the voices. They feel relaxing. I actually listen every day to my U version, which is the application of the Bible. I listen to that every day. The scripture comes on every day, and it's actually synced with my husband's phone. So we listen to the same scriptures. And that male voice sounds very relaxing. And sometimes when I'm in bed and I'm just about to fall asleep, I'll listen to that and I'll fall asleep to his voice. So, sometimes that helps you to go to sleep. And I have a sound machine, but I never have used it. Sound machines are nice if you like to listen to birds, if you like to listen to crickets or waterfalls, but I'm kind of like a very light sleeper, and any noise keeps me awake. So I actually sleep with the fan on, and that kind of helps me get to sleep because with the air circulating and with the white noise, I guess. But I take melatonin to actually help me sleep every night. And I wish that I could naturally go to sleep, but it's kind of hard. Some people do like lavender oils or lavender spray on their pillow to help them sleep, or they'll have a bubble bath. Now, I love bubble bath. I just get a cheap bubble bath from Walmart. I get their Equate version. I like the lavender one. Um they have different ones that you can get, like eucalyptus. I like Epsom salts are really good too if you've got an achy body. But like I said, I we have a septic tank, so that also messes with the septic tanks. And Epsom salt's really good if you need a little bit more magnesium, because the magnesium we need a lot of on keto. We need magnesium and potassium, and sodium is our three that we need for our electrolytes. Now, our magnesium we're going to get pretty quickly if we use Epsom salts, because that's going to soak through to our skin. Hi, Melanie. How are you? I am feeling a little better. I feel that each day is getting a little easier. I feel that the healing, doing videos and just coming on and talking to you guys is really helping me. Yesterday, I went to the hair salon and I had a day for myself, which was really nice. And you need to take time for you. So today, I'm just talking about self-love and self-care. We also need to take care of our bodies too. We need to make sure that we're going to the doctors when we have to, that we're having our blood work when we need to, that we're eating right, that we're taking care of our bodies. Our health is important, that we're getting exercise maybe every day, or we're doing something for our bodies, because I came from 305 pounds and now I'm 113 pounds lighter. So I can do more things for myself. My husband and I, we went for a little walk down our driveway. He was actually in his motorized scooter because he can't walk all that like 5 minutes. He has rods and screws in his back, so he can't really walk. But it was nice to just be outside, just to walk down our driveway. And we held hands as we were walking down our driveway. And we have monarch butterflies that are black and white, and they're actually on a. We have a lot of brush in our yard because we live on 7 acres of property in the woods. And he just went up to it and he put it on his finger, and it just like flooded its little wings. And it's just taking the beauty of nature. In the beauty of nature, we get a lot of cardinals and a lot of bluebirds, and yeah, I just love nature. So just going for a walk, it doesn't have to be brisk, even if it's just dawdling, just being out in nature and enjoying God's creation. So I am going to wrap this video up now. I hope that you all are having a wonderful Thursday. It is the evening here now. It is 5:05 p.m. I am making a roast pork canida. I've actually eaten, but I'm making that for my husband, and he's going to have that on some cauliflower rice. He's doing really well with the ketogenic way of eating. I'm so proud of him. His diabetes are the numbers are really doing good. We're looking below about 130s is what they've been kind of roughly around, which is excellent compared to what they were up to 350. So it really goes to show you that eating keto, even if it's lazy, he's kind of doing a lazy keto, it's really, really, really helping. So I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. If you are a new watcher and viewer today, thank you for watching. And I hope that you've got some ideas of what you can do for yourself, or some ideas what you can do for your spouse or your girlfriend, because I really didn't mention a lot about what men can do. Usually they go out and play golf or watch sports or go out with the guys, go out and have a beer, whatever you do. Tell me what guys do. Come on, I need to know what guys do to relax. Um, so if you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you'd like to, I'd love to have you join me on my journey and many others like me. So please click that subscribe button right down below. It's that red button. Now I go like this because when I watch my videos, I'm like, oops, I am pointing in the wrong direction. So click that subscribe button. That is what supports me I really appreciate your support, and don't forget to hit that notification bell below so that you are notified of any of my future and upcoming videos. I have some awesome videos for you that are coming up. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye.